it. And people are saying it doesn't exactly seem like the government took that action because he expected better performance. They're saying, okay, there are probably some other games that have been played underneath. So while you answer that, I also like you to touch on their performances. Do you think that reshuffling really is the answer to the problems we're facing?
You know, the problem with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is that he is too political for his own good. You know, with a politician, never mind what they are saying, the most important consideration in their mind is the next election. And because because Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is too political for his own good, that which is calling cabinet reshuffle is just a red herring. He has not reshuffled anything. In fact, what he has done is to, one, play to the gallery so that people will say he listened, which he didn't listen. Two, try to look for who will be useful for political purposes. Because if you have, at the point where Nigeria is today, with all of the global foreign affairs issues on the table, Bianca Ojukwu brings nothing to the table other than her husband's name. She can never bring anything to the table at this material time when the world is going through a serious flux on, you've just got a new president in America. That should have been envisaged. There's a lot of activities around the BRICS. They are trying to create an alternative currency for Nigeria. That should have been contemplated. The new frontier is not even petrol anymore, is electricity. These are the new issues. There are lots of wars going on. There's a lot of rearmament and realignment going on even in Africa, China, Africa relationship, America, Indo-Asia relationship, all of those relations. What great experience is Bianca bringing us? So you can know that the only reason why she's being brought is for her husband's name and the politics of that area. The only person I think that maybe merits the appointment is Oduwole painfully. She has spent a lot of time doing this evaluation and ease of doing business, so she kind of like ends that stripe. That she's from Ogun State. We will not apologize for that. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is very clear. The mandate for the president is that every state should have at least one. The president is not going to be guilty. People of Ogun State, of my state, are very brilliant and fit for purpose. And I'm not even sure that the president is too aware that his main consideration for bringing them in is because they are Ogun people. Because for it to be that way, it would have meant that maybe he's calling the governor of Ogun State, Akpabio, or calling the people of Ogun State and asking them to suggest names. That's not what has happened. He's getting some CVs. Some of them, some of them are recommended. And on the strength of what he thinks they can bring, that's what he's bringing them. If it so happens that the people that first went to school in Nigeria are Ogun State people, and we have also had a bit of opportunities to be able to showcase ourselves, we are not going to be...
Why don't you think the same for Bianca?
Well, in Bianca's case, what academic responsibility, what expertise does she have that makes her an expert in foreign affairs? Tell me.
Maybe if she had been given a different portfolio.
I'm not saying she cannot be admitted. I'm saying that when you are having the foreign affairs issues of the world as they are now, you actually need people that are career diplomats to help you strengthen the responsibility there if you are doing it for value. I singled out Oduwole because she has always spent a lot of time on ensuring that Nigeria can increase the ease of doing business. It's a very technical part of the work, and it demands somebody who understands how far they've gone and where they need to go. That they picked her. I'm saying that, forget it. I don't have time for parochialism or tribalism. She is a round peg in a round hole. But I'm saying that...
She's been ambassador before, twice.
Do you know what? Do you know what?
She's a lawyer.
Yeah. Did they make her Attorney General of the Federation? She's no, I'm not. I don't want to single her out, please.
Okay.
I only want to make the point that, okay, take the ones that they've made the Minister of the Palliative Economy. That minister picked from Plateau State, Bola Tinubu, Tuale. He has picked that minister because he wants to make sure that his groundswell in the middle, not central, middle belt area remains very, very strong. because he knows that that's a flip zone, and that anybody who controls the middle belt will control the next election. That's the only reason why he has given that one that. Who else has he put on the table? The other ones are they are like 6.5 dozen. The Minister of Education is removed, and the one he is appointed, they are not better than themselves. Okay, one has said, I'm going to reverse the policy. The other one that was there could have also been told reverse the policy. So that's not a special pick. And